Okay, we're doing the Energy Conservation Lab today, and first thing you should do is look at the picture here. We want you to form a hypothesis on where you think the marble will go the fastest. Okay, so down here in the where you put the hypothesis, place one of these numbers where you think the marble is going to go the fastest. Okay, so we're going to collect the data. Here's your data table. Your data table might look a little different than this, so put the numbers in accordingly where they would belong for yours. You can see we have the position number here. That's where we're going to put the photo gate for the roller coaster. We're going to have to measure the height, and then we'll get the time of the marble at the different positions. Okay, so we're going to start at 5 centimeters for the position, and we have to measure the height. So we're going to use the ruler here, and we're going to measure up to the point through the laser. So that's 31 centimeters, but we're supposed to take the height from the table. So since that's 31 centimeters and it's sitting on a base, we have to measure that as well. So that's 4.5 centimeters. So that would be 35.5 centimeters for that height. Okay, I'm going to take my marble. I'm going to roll it down the ramp. And here's our time. And you're going to write that where it asks for time of the photo gate A right here. Okay? Now I'm going to move the photo gate to position 20 centimeters. And again, we have to measure it, the height. And the height of that would be 27.5 centimeters. I'm going to roll the marble. And there's the time that we get. Okay, so that was for position 2 at 20 centimeters. Now I'm going to move the photo gate to position 40 centimeters. Take the height, which would be 15.5 centimeters. Now I will roll my marble. And there's your time for position 3. Okay, now I'm going to move the photo gate to position 4, which is 65 centimeters. We'll measure it. The height is 25.5 centimeters. Okay, we'll roll our marble. And there's your time for position 4. Okay, position 5, I'm going to move the photo gate to 85 centimeters. Height, and I get 32 centimeters. Okay, roll my marble. And there's your time for position 5. Now we'll go to position 6, which is 105 centimeters. Measure the height. And I get 22.5 centimeters. Roll my marble. And there's your time for position 6. Alright, last one. Position 7 is at 125 centimeters. Measure the height. We have 10.5 centimeters. Marble. And there's your time for position 7. Okay, now from that you need to calculate the speed of the marble in this column, taking note that the distance, when we calculate speed and we have distance over time, the distance is the circumference of the diameter of the ball, and the time would be time from photo gate A.